Hello, and welcome back to Golden Sun. Yep.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Bass6286, by the way.
I tried to make like the most awkward random intro I could. Alright, so in this video we're going to go back to the city of Madra. Try to find Pierre's. Hey, you lot, hold it right there.
Who, us?
Hang on, there's no need to stop them. They couldn't be involved in this mess. I thought your mess was already taken care of. What's going on here?
If you're talking about the pirate incident, I believe we resolved that to everyone's satisfaction.
Damn right we did. This has nothing to do with the Champa this time, old man. This time the Kibombo attacked us. I can never say that correctly.
What the heck?
Kibombo? I'm just gonna go with
Sure.
Kibombo. Why not?
Old man? Wait, did you say you were attacked again by the Kibombo? What the heck?
Do you know about the Kibombo? No, I don't. Not many people do. They're a barbaric tribe from central Gondolin. Watch out for them.
When did all this happen?
Not too long ago. Right after the mayor left, actually. Oh yeah, what a big friggin' surprise there.
Was anything stolen?
Only a single black orb. Everything else was untouched.
No! A black orb?
I'm afraid we don't have much more information than that. You're useless. You helped us with the Champa, so I'll tell you what. Maybe you could go look around at the mayor's house. It's the only one that was robbed. Okay. Well, I guess we should probably do that. So they set Pierre's free. Is he still at prison? I don't know, maybe he stuck around? Oh, no, he's gone. So yeah, so if you just figured you could walk back into Madra and just be like, hey, you should join our party, because I noticed you can use Psy Energy. Yeah, no, not gonna happen. That would be nice. Pierce wasn't one of the Champa, that's why they let him go. You shouldn't just keep an innocent man in prison for no reason. No, really?
Glad that you figured that one out.
Alright, well, we should go to the mayor's house, I guess. Maybe he came over here? No, but that black orb that was sitting on the mantle has disappeared. And if you remember, that's actually Pierre's black orb, so that's not a good thing. All the Kibombo wanted when they attacked was the black orb that sat above the fireplace. We're just lucky no one was hurt. Yeah, you know, I guess it is kind of lucky, because you guys already got sacked once, which is kind of unfortunate. My father was holding on to that orb for Pierre's, and the Kibombo stole it. No matter how much he apologizes for losing it, it won't make things right. Well, what were you supposed to do? A bunch of, like, barbaric people stormed in your house and demanded you give you an orb? Like, I'd probably give it away. Pierre's went to Kibombo to get his orb back. We told him that Central Gondolin is very dangerous, but he wouldn't listen. Alright, so that's basically the only information you need, was that it's Pierre's orbs, the Kibombo have it, and he went to go get it. So, that is our next destination. However, there's a few things I forgot to do, and a few things we can do now that we have more Psy Energy. First thing I forgot to do is to actually come out on this top door, and you can walk across the tents, and grab a nurse's cap. Which I do believe is for Jenna. Yes, look at that sweet defense power.
Yeah, Jenna. Do the roleplay.
All she needs is the outfit.
Yeah.
That would be disturbing, I'm sure, for Felix as her brother. He'd be like, oh god!
Oh, why?
Cover up! And the next thing we can do is down in this cavern. I think I came down here, but we weren't able to do anything, but now we can. You have to come back to this place several different times. However, there's a few little things we can grab while we're here, so we'll just come down here. For the first time, use reveal on this wall, and you can open a switch to open the door.
Aha.
So now that we have reveal, we can actually get into this catacomb area. And there are monsters. And I honestly don't remember if these are new monsters. I don't think that they are.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell if the mini goblins are new or not. I think they aren't.
No, they're not, because you made a comment about how they're they're not mini, like, at all.
Indeed. I remember this now.
You're like, those aren't mini goblins. This game is a lie. Go and yes, thank you, Fliz. I was gonna say, go right there. God. And over here, get an apple. Yay!
Haha.
Let's move to this. Yay for stat boosting items.
And moving giant stone things.
Stone pillars. Yes, so this is just a lot of moving around and such. Again, as this game does a lot. I don't see why that would be a surprise to anybody. Yeah, these enemies are definitely not new. I'm pretty sure they're also a lot weaker than the ones we've been facing, so...
Yeah, I was just gonna say, it looks like those ones are from the beginning of the game or something.
Can I... I don't know, for some reason that looks like an area I can jump to. Let's
Could
try
you
it.
reveal it?
Well, no, like right here.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. I was like, that kind of looks a little conspicuous and blended into the wall, but I can jump! Don't fool me, game. You have Lash. Wow, I almost said Tremor. No. Lash. She's got a kinky synergy. I don't know if we can actually do anything with this yet. No, I think we have to come back when we have a certain synergy that will help us with those puddles. And I think the puzzle will reset anyway, so I guess there was no point in doing that. But at least I showed you how to do it. Yeah.
Just in case, you have what you need already.
Usefulness. Let's see. Gotta go around this way. Alright, and I'm gonna go over the other way this time. Over here.
To the left, to the left.
And through here. I don't really know.
Convenient hole in the wall.
That I could crawl through. That we are big enough to fit through. That is convenient. I guess if not, we'd have to just make Sheba go through everything because she's the smallest. And then here is the Tremor bit. Now, a Tremor, I accidentally let it slip, but Tremor is what I came to get. It's another one of the additional synergies that you can get. Kind of like Lash and kind of like Pound. And, well, I guess technically something like Scoop is actually vital towards the story. Lash is pretty useful. But Tremor is something you don't actually need, I think, for the entire game, actually.
Kind of like Force from the last game.
Yeah, you know, come to think of it, I don't think we used Force once, like after we got out of the place with all the monkeys. I don't think we used it once.
There was that one time with the boulder. We had to, like, hit the wood or whatever.
Oh, in Colosso, or was that?
No, it was like in a random cave.
Oh.
I don't remember,
Yeah.
but either way, we didn't use it a whole lot, that's for sure.
No. Yeah, but they do give you those random synergies every once in a while, just, you know, for a little extra something. Chest up there we can't grab. So let's go back around. Let's go to this side. Ooh, more places I can jump. Except I don't think I can get to that side, or else I would have just gotten to this side from the other side. I wouldn't have had to go all the way around.
Sides and sides.
Because that makes sense. Ah, yes. Now this is where we get the chest, which has a medal. I'm gonna give it to Jenna. We'll stack those.
Playing too much Dragon Quest, I thought we got a mini medal for a second. I was like,
oh,
different
yes. I love Dragon Quest.
Pretty great.
Have you played Sentinel of the Starry Skies?
No, I haven't.
I lost my
I've heard-
copy. I'm so mad.
Oh man, that's taste sucks always.
Yeah, I was pretty disappointed. This door, I think you have to come back to later. I think this is the deepest part of the catacomb that we can't do anything with, so this is something we'll definitely have to come back to. That puddle that we saw we can't do anything with, we'll definitely have to come back to that later as well. I think we can go in this door, but I don't think there's anything in here. No, it's just a chair for some reason, and a random rock on top of the table. Oh, busted all my furniture. How dare they?
That room was just a mess.
Same with this one, it's just like a bed, and if I use Rick Reveal, there's nothing there, and you can't like hop down the hole or anything. So I guess this place was like a mansion or something. I don't know.
Maybe.
Something. I have no idea. Either way, I think that's pretty much the only things that we can do in this area for now. So I'm gonna leave, but I just wanted to do that now, so that when we make a return trip, I don't have to worry about all that trivial crap next time. So,
Alright.
fun stuff. You can see there's also that whole entire side that we haven't done anything with. Alright. So that concludes our adventures in Madra for now.
That concludes adventures in your Madre right now.
Isn't that Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, here in Canada we don't have Espanol as our second language. We've got French, Francais, so, you know.
Psh.
Psh, I know, we're so...
Who likes the French?
Hey now.
I don't even think the French like the French.
Okay, so the Gondolin Cliffs are this way. I think it's across that bridge, actually. If I would not stop, or if I would stop getting lost, that would be fantastic, because my mapping abilities are just top par. But it also
navigation.
Yeah, navigation. It also makes sense to do this last because this is on the other side of the continent. There we go. It's going over towards here, which we haven't done yet, whereas everything else that you do is on this side of the continent. So it just kind of makes more sense to go that way. That's just my opinion anyways, but anywho. These are the Gondolin Cliffs. So this is where Piers was headed. Not the village, I guess he was headed for, but this area he was headed for. So let's get started. If you try to go up these vines, you'll find out that there's a puddle, again, that we, can't do much with, so what you need to do is use scoop on this little patch of grass that ground that the dog is sniffing. You can use mind read and talk to him too, but I'm just so pro, I know already, so,
Just know everything ever. All the time.
Everything in the history of forever that has ever existed. That cave over there has nothing in it, so I'm not going to bother going in there.
Ooh, new enemies! Oh my god!
Yay! And because we're actually pretty leveled up at this point, they won't be too difficult, which is awesome. Which I like. I like that.
I like, yes.
Yes. Well, that cave actually, I should say, has like a abandoned sort of squatting point for the Kibombo or whatever. Kibombo. So.
That African slur.
Yes. I never remember. It's always like that really complicated name. It's just like, why? You couldn't just make it something simple? I want you, Jin, but I have to wait to get you. Go through the middle one. Aha! Yes.
Success.
And then go over here, and we need to move this gigantic stump into the water. Bam.
Away with ye.
Which will create a stepping stone. You need to do that in order to advance. And there's purple gorillas.
Luckily it's not a sloth.
A sloth. This is an Etrian Odyssey.
I was gonna say, otherwise we'd be dead right now.
Alright, I do believe we can start jumping. Oh god, this is a long, complicated jumping section, so let's just get this fun time started. I think it's up. Left. Nope. Up.
So many.
There we go. So many paths to go. Stop confusing me, game. I think I got it, though. Up,
Looks like
up.
it.
Great. Aha, see, and then we can step on that one that we so nicely made. Ooh, fancy. And we're actually pretty much halfway out of here, which is good. This place doesn't take very long to get through. The only thing that's really annoying is that if you do jump down the wrong one, you then have to go all the way back around. Which gets irritating, but as long as you watch your step, you should be fine.
What are these guys, like Donkey Kong with that bongo game?
I don't know.
making music over there.
Well, they're like recycled enemies from the first game anyways. I think they had the exact same moves and everything, so...
Oh, that's true. I remember them now.
Yes. Except I think there's a different color. Or same with these flash ants, or like the punch ants from the beginning of the game that Jenna took out all on her own when she was with Kraden. Oh, this game, and it's recycled everything. So I'm just grabbing a couple quick things. There's a sleep bomb, which is, you know, useless. Can I run away from you? No. Damn it!
There is no escape.
There is no escaping. Well, guess what? I'm leaving. Haha.
Nee.
And now we're on the other side of the cliff. I guess I'll stop here. I don't know. I could probably get through this whole place, but I don't want to make videos ridiculously long. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna get the gin first. That'll be a good stopping point. That gin that we saw, you can actually get on your first trip here. Go away. Thank you.
Stop ransacking.
If you go around this way, I do believe. There he is. Haha! I'm gonna heal up first. Just in case. There we go. And there's nowhere for him to go. I mean, I guess he couldn't technically hop down the cliff, but they were just kind of throwing the players a bone here, because we already had to go all the way around to find him, so...
So they were nice.
They were like, okay, I guess I won't make you go all the way around again. I really hope it doesn't run away either. I'm gonna be really mad.
Yeah. For a second I thought that Ragnarok would have finished him, but it didn't.
No, one could hope, but no. He's stunned. I don't think he can run away when he's stunned.
Success is all ours.
I know they can't run away when they're asleep. I know that for sure, but doesn't matter. We beat him anyways. Haha, sucker. Get in my party.
I want your fiery goodness.
I want it all. And this is Kindle. So our...
Not to be confused with a Kindle.
Yes. Our gin are kind of messed up, because it's so uneven and redonkulous, but anyways, looks like Jenna's kind of in the lead with the most fire. Actually, no, I should say, because she also has 3 wind ones, which is good, but Felix is lagging behind a little, so... Anyways, okay, now I'll stop it, and we'll just continue on in the Gondolin Cliffs in the next episode. So thanks for watching.
And we'll see you then.